tonight, and I think we're sorted out a little bit better here tonight. But let's get right back into it. I don't remember exactly where our person was in the last save because I haven't actually opened it in the past week since I streamed last. Well, streamed this last. We are somewhere in Coastal Highway. Somewhere. And I think we spent the night there, if I remember correctly. No, we were thinking of spending the night there or something. I'm not sure where we are.
I think I can use this.
But we obviously have not looted this kitchen. And we're hungry. Oh, hot damn, we got some kind of tea. And the look around is being a pain in the butt. I adjusted controller sensitivity, but it is still not behaving so well.
This'll come in handy.
Okay, where are we on... Yeah, where are we on weight? We are slightly overloaded already. We should probably eat something, actually. We have been looting somewhere, obviously. But we will eat some low-condition pork and beans and get some nutrition into this person. How much water we got? I think this was one of the houses that we ended up... We don't have much water. We ended up, unless I remember badly, which I might. I think we actually looted everywhere but the kitchen first. And we were leaving the kitchen for last. But now I'm looting the kitchen. Oh, God. There! Just need to move our feet. What have we got in there? More matches. As I recall, we were using the Quonset garage as a stopover point.
Drop any of this gear.
I'm not sure where we are in relation to the Quonset garage, but we are in one of the houses like this. And it looks like we may be here for the night. From the time.
This'll come in handy.
Yeah, it probably will. I forget how we died. I think we got attacked by a bear again. I don't remember. But yeah, this character has not been at it that long. Have we been at the clothes and stuff in here? I think we were to the point of not needing that many actual clothes. We are still in a pretty bad footwear situation and not necessarily great in some other departments. But indeed, we did find some kind of parka somewhere. So it could be a lot worse. So, yeah. We may not have been in this house for long.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
Are those worth taking? I mean, I'll grab them. That one's not really worth it. Do we need cloth, though? I don't think we
This
actually...
stuff will come in handy.
That will, that won't. We don't need cloth that badly. I'm pretty sure we have at least one storm lantern.
I think I can use this.
Let us check our storm lantern situation here. Yeah, we've got... yeah, I found two of them, I think, and I left the crappy... I took the crappy one and left the better one. How is this on the condition?
I'll take it.
It's worse than this one. It is a shame you cannot just take the whatever fuel is left in them, and that one does have some fuel. But I will actually take it for now. We are getting a little heavy. But the loot goblin urges.
This'll come in handy.
The loot goblin urges. Particularly early on. And indeed, this is actually my first run in Voyageur. I have been playing Pilgrim for a while. But
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
I thought I would give this a go. It has been a bit of a learning curve. But we have managed. I think we found wool mittens. I think. I'll have to double check again. Yes, I did. Yeah, we did. I did take some allergy meds. So that is better than it could be. But my throat is still a little torn up. So excuse my voice. Ooh, hot damn. Hot damn. That is better than the shoes we have got. Almost anything but the running shoes would be, however. We got duck boots. I mean, they're not the greatest, but they are significantly better than what we had. Well, yeah, quite a bit on warmth. They're not great condition, but we'll live with it. All right, let us harvest. Harvest. Yes, please. You going to bed? You sleep well? Yeah, my partner was going to bed. I'm the vampire shift, as usual. So, let us back out of here. We are getting a little hungry again, but let's peek out and see where we are. Not there. Got my evening coffee again.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
Uh-huh. We are at one of the houses there. And we got some more rose hips. Rose hips are always welcome. Well, probably not always. Did I drop any meat off outside there? Because I have this bad habit of dropping meat off and then not getting it. Alright, that should give us enough to make some tea. I'm not sure if we've had that. But yeah, we were going to work our... yeah. I am wondering if we are in a state... Did we... I'm pretty sure... I could have sworn it may have been the last character that searched this one. I probably could have taken the lantern in the kitchen on that one, but we're not too low on food. Yeah, I think we better stay in one of these houses. Oh yeah, we've been through this one. But yeah, I think we better
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
just stay here. And let's see, do we have... well, we do have some crafting. We have the rose hip thing to take care of. If nothing else. All right. We got our rose hips. We could bake some prepared acorns, I guess. Just trying to get whatever we can done. Do we have anything to read, actually? Before it actually gets dark. Oh yeah, we have found a couple. That'll come in handy to repeat what they've been saying a lot.
I'm gonna need to eat soon.
I did not actually get toilet water in the other house. I may go back after that. I probably did get toilet water in here. Usually I like to save them, but well, usually I like to save the cans of tomato soup to heat up, but we have a pretty good stock and may as well go ahead and eat the low condition thing. Going for a good balanced diet here as usual. Oh yeah, it got kind of started getting dark on us. That's good. We will go to bed for a while. Sleep it off. And when we've been at it about 9 days with this character, apparently. We can't sleep. Gonna do the usual.
I need...
Yeah, I'm not super worried about the hydration. I do want to keep well fed, but I'm not that concerned about the hydration as such. Let's just wait until it gets lighter. And then we can circle back around to the Quonset garage, or try not to get bared in the meantime. Alright. I may indeed actually go back after that other toilet water.
Can you eat trees?
Not going for the extended
They're
version of the
dropping in a
eating
scare.
trees right at the moment. But yeah, we are basically just out gathering some resources and looking around. Alright. I think I'm moving away from the other house. I'm honestly not sure. I have a great sense of direction. Let's just get where it's a little bit higher so I can see better. Yeah, I think the other house is over the other way, back that way. I could be very wrong. It's like more likely than you think. Oh yeah. Alright. I don't know how I managed to get turned around as much as I do, honestly. It's a special talent. But we follow our footsteps again, and we are at the edge there. We probably should, actually. Yeah, we did investigate that. I think it was a deer carcass and we got it. Yeah, I am thinking that at this point we indeed may as well actually eat something and try to go across there. And I am loading gathering this. And we are going back in this way. Or trying to. Okay, never mind. I can see where we are. But that's okay. We can get over there, presumably. I should probably stop and feed this person something in just a minute. I don't know what I'm thinking, but never mind. Yeah, we've still got a bannock. We did have the, well, we're just going to keep the crude bannock. Our bannock is crude. Yeah, we'll save that for the moment. We don't need that much hydration. Do we need sticks? She's talking about eating trees. I wonder if she'd eat a stick. Maybe we'll find out.
Too cold to think.
Yeah. We can get somewhere that you can get warm again, lady. Your condition is still not too bad. We'll pick our way across here and hopefully not meet the resident bear. I'm a little surprised we're not seeing their wolf buddies. right at the moment. That was my expectation. But yeah, we're going to get over there. If need be, we can duck into a fishing hut. But I don't think we need to. I would rather get over to the cabins if I can. Without getting mauled by a bear again. My standards are low at this point, but not getting mauled by a bear would be near the top of my list at the moment. I mean, that kind of goes in real life, although I'm not sure where you'd find one in real life. Oh, good God. Well, we are overburdened with the character that can't lift their feet. This is maybe not the best route to have taken, but commit to the bit. The best route to have taken while overburdened and actively freezing. Oh my God. Move it, lady. Move it. We can get you in out of the weather as a little treat. I don't remember if this character has been in there yet.
Getting kind of heavy.
Well, at least you're warming up now, aren't you? Better put that gun away before we accidentally fire it. I guess we may not have been in here. But we'll take the stuff. Worst case, we have enough cans of pop to keep from dying of thirst before we can make some more water. But yeah, I don't know. I was having brain glitch at the other place. Basically. Not that this is an unusual thing. Business as usual around here. What have we got in here? Not much. We do not have a pry bar. I thought we had a pry bar. Not yet. Okay. I think this bear may not actually be spawning. Because we saw one elsewhere that should be another spawn point.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
But we'll go in and warm you up in here and scope things out. I guess we haven't actually been down here yet. Maybe there's some better clothes in there. I don't think those. We might be helped on weight. I'll have to, I don't remember offhand. Have to,
This stuff will come in handy.
compare them. But that's okay. I was wanting to drop off stuff at Quonset Garage. Okay. We've got some Summit Soda halfway through the shelf again. Well, not summit soda specifically, but I love things clipping through the shelves. So, if we're going to have socks under the bed, it's going to be the crappy socks. That is about right. Haha, that is actually welcome at the moment. Heavy or no? Okay. We got a little bit of warmth and everything. We're going to get out of here. We could be doing worse. Yes, we are just really flirting with hypothermia.
I'll take it.
Hypothermia risk, at any rate. I have so far managed to avoid frostbite in any playthrough. I really do not want frostbite. The hypothermia is annoying, but... Whoop. Wrong stick. Come on, search. You know you want to. People on Great Bear sure do wear a lot of driving gloves. A lot of them ragged ones. I'm not entirely sure why. Well, they have possessed, at some point, a lot of driving gloves. They're not currently wearing them wherever they might be. Well, besides the ones frozen out in the snow. And this is one of the places where I have based up in this area before. Got the workbench right there. It was on Pilgrim, so I wasn't even worried about the bear. And it's got the handy container there, with nothing in it at the moment. What have we got here? One single. Oh, hey, Angelina, how are you? Doing good? And how are you doing? All right. Well, that's something don't hear a lot. Oh, okay, when it rains, it pours.
I think I can use this.
Insulated boots. Ah, those are better condition, I think. I mean, we don't need both pairs of them, but... What have we got? We've got 44% ones. Ah, yeah. I'm going to drop those and equip the other ones. There. Well, I've mostly been playing open world survival ones like this lately. I like open world and exploring in general, but I'm not even going to bother with dismantling them. What time is it, roughly? It is about noon. Well, I'm wondering, should I actually stash some crap here? Temporarily, I think I might, since we are so overloaded at the moment. Relatively speaking. Alright, let us go here. Yeah, that would be, well, welcome to stash. I mean, we're probably not going to be needing that. I'm going to keep all of that shit. I mean, that is my loot goblin answer in general. Okay, I'm just going to keep, well, I will get rid of some of the coffee because there is just no reason we need it. We are carrying 5 tins of coffee. I mean, those are not heavy, but it's just the RP here. Well, I will stash some more food. It might be good to have later anyway. Well, let's see. I should go by condition. Never mind. I'm not interested in any artwork or anything else. I would suggest that if that is why you're here, you are not going to get much satisfaction. All right. We will, okay, we are just carrying too much food around, but I want to carry food. We'll eat the banged up dog food, though. We'll just eat that. But yeah, I'm just going to keep the rest of the food for the moment. We got 2 revolvers on us, and I am inclined to actually keep them. I am talking without my mic because of course I am. We are not set up to do archery. I don't particularly want to do archery right now. So we will leave that for whatever weight it saves us. Well, I probably should not leave the extra revolver, but I will. Well, we should unload it first. Never mind. But yeah, inventory management has never been
right about now.
one of my really strong suits. we're not that far over right now. I will indeed go ahead and eat some banged up dog food. We will drink one of the cans of Stacy's, and that unloads some of our crap. We do just have too much crap on us. But we can unload some more here. We're about going to have to. Decisions. All right. Actually, considering we are going back up, we're trying to go out exploring inland a little bit, and we're heading in the right direction at least. But considering we were going to do that, okay, we are pretty bad on heavy on food, but I don't want to get rid of more of it at the moment. And we have plenty of cloth and leather right at the moment. I will look at the tools here again. Yeah, and I did need to unload that revolver to get... And then we can stash that and have 1.5 kilos gone. You're wasting your time. You really are. If that's what you want to do, go ahead. But... And yes, for anyone else listening, I don't like being rude, but I am tired of that. I'm surprised that that did not get caught already, but... Alright. What were we doing? Getting distracted again. That's never happened. Alright. We need to unload. Oh. Okay. We're cleaning it too. I get a little click happy. So we can clean. There. We got that unloaded. At least. Ah, yeah. I did not even, we did dismantle the crappy shoes. Okay, just a sec here. Okay. And it took me a second. I'll deal with that later. Well, we are apparently not having that equipped, so... Well, I'll deal with those later. There is probably some kind of clothing that I can... Inventory management is not one of my strong suits. It really isn't. We will go ahead and just repair those. Okay. And that means that we can do something with the other thermals here. May as well. We don't really need the cloth, but we may as well. I may stash a little bit of that cloth that we got. But yeah, if we're going to be going in search of more loot, it does seem a little dumb to lug everything. We are not the lightest in the clothing department, but hopefully we can find better. Yeah, we have... Oh, God. I thought we had that, but apparently we didn't. But at the moment, we got a ski jacket and an urban parka layered. That's not helping us with weight, but I think we should probably get that equipped. Well, fixed up and equipped. Or not, apparently. Okay, that is good enough for air purposes. I thought we did actually have a hockey jersey, but evidently we do not. Okay, yeah. That must have been the last character. I think this is probably about the best we are actually going to do for the moment, but I'm going to take another look. I know this is taking forever and it's boring as shit, but... I'm just trying not to go too overburdened when we are going to go out and try to do stuff. Okay. I think I am actually going to keep the food and just eat some of it. And yeah, that is good travel food, but we have 2 of them. Alright. We still got too much crap, but we're rolling with it. Okay, at this point, we're not that far over, and we're probably here for the night. But,
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
oh my god. Okay. Since we seem to be moving late because we're farting around with inventory, I am intending to go and do a little bit of fishing over here and check out, did we look in these huts? I don't think we did yet. Well, we got work gloves. I don't think the work gloves are going to help us much. We got more line.
I'll take it.
We did already find some fishing tackle, so... Okay, more dusting sulfur. What have we got up there? More pork and beans, it looked like. Yeah. Okay, and we do not have the pry bar yet, so I guess we're using the hatchet. And worst case, I guess we're putting the sleeping bag in here, but I don't think we'll have to. Yes, how helpful! How very helpful it is. Alright. Let us go out. Yeah, we're okay at the moment. So I did not equip any weapons. That was not necessarily smart. But yeah, I think we'll be staying at one of the cabins here. We did not get a nice fish dinner, however. Okay.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
We can do some more reading before bed. This is not turning into the most exciting session so far, but it be like that sometimes. Yes. It be like that too often around here. Whoop. And from the sound of things, it's good that we're inside. Yeah, it got too dark. Okay.
Man, all I can think about is food.
Well, we'll get... That can, of course, be heated, but... We have teas and we have a hell of a lot of coffee. Okay, we don't have that long to go before it gets light again, and maybe the weather will settle down. Maybe. Alright, let us do the thing.
I could eat a horse. That's saying a lot, because I love horses.
Alright. It is not super light yet. Well, we may indeed grab a little bit of something out of here. Kinda hard to categorize, but hey. Mostly I saw that and liked the color scheme. We got... Well, maybe we'll eat that potato. It does not weigh a lot, but we'll eat a potato. We're not going to grab more out of there. And we're going to have to get hold of more water, one way or another. But it is light enough. Let's see if make sure we did not miss anything in here. We're good at missing things down at ground level. I don't think we did in here. Yeah, we already searched the trash. Gotta go through the trash. Okay, I think we are noping right back in here. Although, I was thinking we have some line. We are out of hooks, but we can fix that. That does involve going back outside in everyone's favorite weather. But, oh yeah, we're not moving too bad. But the wind is pretty much at our back too. Ah, we got another whetstone. Ah, we found a hook. That is actually funny. Hook and line. Ah, well, what a treat. That does seem like something you should find at a fishing camp. Ah, hot damn. More revolver ammo. Wheel makes, well. Oh yeah, too bad the lures don't actually help, from what I have seen. Actually make it take longer for you to catch anything, which is really cool.
It's a goddamn freezing.
Well, that's why we came in here, lady. Well, one question. Do we have any firewood on us? I think we dumped it except for that emergency fire starter log. And that was an accidental button hit. I think we don't have any reclaimed wood or anything else because we already dropped it. We have a cattail. We do have a fur. We do actually have a piece of fur. Alrighty. Because this side looked to be sheltered at the moment. We could try to make some water. Well, first, we could probably actually go and do a little bit. We probably shouldn't. Oh, hell no. That'll take too long to get that. But that's okay. I don't feel any big attachment to that chair. I really don't.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Okay, I don't think we need to break anything else down right at the moment. We will go and take our chances. I'm trying to make some water.
I'm gonna eat a tree.
Alright, it does not like it there. Okay.
I can't feel my hands.
What do we have? We do have stick. Maybe we should start off with a torch, since we are basically very deficient in the fire starting department. Very deficient in the fire starting department. We'll get a torch going first. And we don't want that. That is not looking greatly wind sheltered, but it claims it is. It claims it is.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
Put that torch away. Alright, add fuel. Okay, we've got us some ability to make some water and a warm drink. Assuming the wind actually stays like it does, like it should. The wind stays like it does. Yeah, that wind is very good for a campfire. We are at least trying to stay fed. Alright, let us try another batch. Okay. We'll do another batch. I was considering making a cup of tea, but we do not have much water, so... We can, however, I don't know that we even need the warming bonus, but that really did not take long to apparently heat up. I'm not sure how that did heat up that fast. But we're drinking it. Okay, and now we're... Okay, we may be able to actually set out today. We will see.
I could eat a horse. That's saying a lot, because I love horses.
Okay, how many cans do we actually have now? Because we don't need a lot of cans. I like to keep 2 cans.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Oh, well, that's alright. Yeah, you got 2 cans. Alright. Good thing we did indeed get some more ammo. I am at least gonna call this good enough. And we're gonna get stuck up between 2 trees. Trying to get through. Okay. I think we might do better sticking to the road over here. Or paralleling the road. I was gonna go up this way. And yeah, it is only midday. We are much better on water than we were. I mean, we should probably actually drink some of it. But the weather is still not the greatest, but it is better than it was, which is not hard to do. But yeah, we were getting tired of getting cooped up, so... And really advisable or no, we are heading off a little bit. Oh Lord, we probably indeed ought to eat some more pretty soon. Ah, there is that car. We can stop by the car for a minute. I wanted to get a little better view of here, however. We got a limb right at the road. Yeah, I thought that looked like deer. Of course. And us without a pry bar. That is the first note that we found in here. Well, We don't really need it, but it's not going to be that much added weight. Pick up our little mementos. Well, that's not in the memento category, but you know what I mean.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
Alright. This is the first thing I found. They're biting fierce right now. Good thing I'm pretty sure that is about fish. Because I don't know. We found memento cache location. That is the first thing I found in a visor in this playthrough. Oh yeah. Nothing in the glove box. Alright, and the weather is improved somewhat. Ah yeah, we should eat something. We will eat that. And drop some litter on the ground. Which is not how I would normally prefer to do things whatsoever, but we got that group of deer. Yeah, said we're over at the corner here. Which is not necessarily helpful to us, but on the other hand, I will grab another stick. And we can go over this way. Hello, dear. I'm not going to shoot you in the butt. No worries there. This is not for you. Yes, I am not entirely sure. At least I'm pretty sure that the bear is not spawning up in here. This one. I mean, we could end up being very wrong on that, and we may find that out the hard way. But we will see. My plan is indeed to follow the water up. We are probably going to find some wolves, whether we want to or not. Ah. Yeah, I'm not sure what the deal was, but... Okay, we're not in desperate shape, but as a hedge against being in desperate shape... Yeah, I'm not sure how I managed to get branched off to the side, but that's alright. It's no biggie. We will indeed, however, grab some cattails along the way. Not all the cattails, but a little stock of cattails. And I guess we'll be burning a lot of cattail heads and whatnot. Okay. Let us go up. And there should be the campground thing. And it's not too far up here that we did end up getting mauled the last time I tried to come up through here. Different character, yes. Okay, that is enough cattails for now. And I don't know. I say that, and then I'm probably going to stop and grab some more cattail. Who can resist a nice cattail? But yeah, we should be able to get up to actual shelter up this way eventually. Also... Oh, shit. Oh, you little asshole. Well, we did get more ammo at least. Okay, we are standing up. Good. I think it was just the wind or something. We were going slower than I would have thought. Yeah, we got to the campground. The bear ground. But I don't think right at the moment. Oh, yes. Oh my god, yeah. He is spawning here. Oh. Okay, hello. I love the... No opportunity to struggle, no nothing. We're just... bared. Oh, you little asshole. Well, big asshole is more like it.
Yeah, that's smart.
Well, wrong thing. Okay. Yeah, let us get our Get our bite bandaged up and try to get out of here before he gets us again, like he's doing right now. Yeah, I guess we're not doing so well with this. And yeah, our weapon was gone. I love the slow motion close-up of the face as they're mauling you, and there's nothing you can do about it. Oh my god. Okay, this was maybe not my best plan ever.
Oh no. Blood. All over.
I don't think that even getting it bandaged up, we have much chance at this point, because he's just going to be back. But we are going to try to run off in our terrible condition anyway. We are not doing too well. Okay, we did get a little bit of distance away at least. What else have we got going? Infection risk. I think we can go ahead. I don't know if that will actually help us that much, but not at the moment.
Damn it.
Well, I would have thought that getting some kind of pain relief in, it did not give us the opportunity to apply it to anything, but I'll get some hydration and calories in, and maybe it will help us a little bit. No, I'm not even going to do that. All right. Did that help us? We are gonna try to put some distance between us and the critter, and there should be a cabin up here somewhere. Away from the critter. Okay, this was not my most inspired move here. And yeah, I don't think this is where the cabin is. But let us, I know this is probably not the time for it, but it might help give us a little better idea. We are up on a little bit higher ground. talking without the mic again. But yeah, we shot up trying to get away from the bear's campground. We shot right up past that cabin that, yeah, I thought it was closer to the campground. And we are indeed coming up to here. I thought we were up closer to there. But I think we may be able to make it up to that trailer. That is what I'm aiming for. Make it up to the bridge of the train tracks, and I was thinking, are we going to get wolfed in the meantime? This at least is not showing any particular wolf spawn points, so we may be better on that end than we could be. So we may indeed try to aim for that trailer because it is away from the bear, unlike that cabin. We could go back toward the cabin, but that is the current plan here, at least. All right, let's try that. Get back to the water if we can. Because we kind of want to and go just basically try to sleep it off in a sheltered spot. Because there are not any other real shelters close to here. And I think we are headed back toward the water. I think. If not, we are truly fucked, but that would not be a surprise. Okay, you little shithead. Okay, so that is inconvenient. Before we could even struggle. But that is about right. That is about right. Oh my God. We are ending it. We are ending it. We are going to start again. Okay. We are saving the journal. And of course I can't see with that in the way. All right. That seems to be like frozen up at the moment. Okay, it is. Okay, yeah, that's better. Let us try this again, shall we? I am a glutton for punishment, so I'm going back to Voyageur. Where do we want to spawn? Do we want to go straight back to Coastal Highway? I am half tempted indeed to go back to Coastal Highway. Okay, I think we're going back to Coastal Highway now. I mean, we could go for a different region. I've played enough in the areas between Mountain Town and Mystery Lake in Pilgrim. Yeah, we've been alternating, and hell no. We do not want the cougar whatsoever. And I guess, I'm not sure if I had the number right on the last one, but I think this is the 5th one. I think. That is not sounding good with the weather. And it is kind of dark. We are at railroad tracks. Alright. Ah, okay, that was a waterfall. That was what that was. So, I'm pretty sure, that does indeed put us right there, which means basically if we go straight forward along the tracks, we should be able to get to the trailer. I thought that was where that might be. So we'll just tab through everything. Evidently. That's where it looked like it was. Well, we were heading up that way in the last one, for all the good it did us. And there I got cocky about the bear not spawning up there. Oops. But we will go up to the trailer, see what's up, and probably just stay there until it gets light again, lighter. Yes, here we go. Train unloading. I don't see any train unloading. We don't really have much there. Yep. Everything's a new location when you're new enough to a save. Okay. I think on the whole, that was not helpful. There. On the whole, we better just find the bed and get our timing right. Oh my God. There. That was better. We'll just go ahead and take it. We're not tired. We'll waste some time and play cards in the dark in the bed. And it's not quite light after all. And of course, we're not tired enough to sleep. But we just spawned. Okay, we should be able to fill up our exhaustion again. But yeah, that did not go as I had hoped, but it went as we deserved, basically. That was not the outcome I wanted, it was the outcome I deserved. Okay, we got anything there. That is looking remarkably bare at the moment. Oh, first thing, we got a pry bar.
I think I can use this.
I think you probably could. Actually, yeah. Maybe he should just get those to dismantle them. It's not like he's overburdened at the moment. That'll come soon enough. And he's got the terrible clothes. Ah, hot
What
damn.
have we here?
That's better than what he's got now. Okay, we are starting off inland in this one. I mean, we were heading up this way in the last one. This was just really not how I had hoped to get there. Ah, Pinnacle Beaches! And we can have some recycled cans soon enough. So, what do we got down here?
Wonder if this is any good to eat.
No, it's just not edible. That's why you're grabbing it. Well, that does not mean much, honestly. I was kind of hoping for more in the way of clothing, but can't get too picky. We were lucky we found this place, period. Well, we were lucky we spawned near it. Is there anything besides the wood? Not so should notice. Alright, let us take a look at what we have got here. Okay, we are only not that many books in here. And yeah, we're not good in the clothing department, but we are better off with trail boots than what we have on. And I think our best bet probably is to basically there. We do have the trail boots. Oh, I did not mean to do that. But that's alright. What I was going to do is we can just dismantle these. We really do not need these. And even at this point, we don't particularly need the weight. So, I mean, we could carry around 2 pairs of crappy running shoes, or we could not do that. So, he needs some kind of hydration. And he was not lucky enough to find anything much in here. Besides the peaches. He can have some peaches. He does not have a can opener yet, because of course he doesn't. That gives him some hydration and some energy. Let us make sure we did, yeah, we did hit all of that. But yeah, while I am thinking about it, I should indeed, we are there, and try to figure out our best bet. There is that cabin over there. It's also the other trailer over there. But we will go see if we can find dead person with a hatchet. And then I think on the whole, maybe we can aim for the that cabin over there. Or the trailer. So, all right. This is not great, but it's better than it could be. And we have at least one recycled can at this point. Oh yeah, there is Guy. Do you have axe around you? You have nothing. You have nothing good. There is nothing here. All right. That's okay. We'll make it. Our first order of business is to get on down out of here. And of course there's the road here.
I could use a drink.
Yeah, we're trying to get you to something, buddy. And I probably will need to consult the map some more. I know we can get to that other trailer this way. But yeah, how close to the bridge thing is the, okay. The tricky part is trying to spot the scramble to get... It's right at the bend, basically. Yeah, I thought that we should go over here. I mean, I may be... Okay, yeah, we are headed right. I thought I remembered it being back here, there. I thought I would double check. It has been a minute since I've been back here in Pilgrim. Just checking to make sure there's nothing back there. There's obviously mushrooms. That's not helping him get hydrated, but he can't cut firewood at the moment. He is not equipped. He should get some sticks and stuff. Worst case, he can make some fire with some sticks and stuff. Yes, I thought there should be a corpsicle back here. That was one of the reasons I was coming back. Ah, we got some Stacy's. Hot damn. Well, maybe we should keep that, see what we find in there. I mean, the staying hydrated is not all or nothing in the same way as,
I need to find some place to escape this cold.
yeah, you probably do, bud. We're working on it. But maybe there's something else you can put on in here too. Maybe. Oh, there's... He'll go straight for the trash. He'll take what he can get. Crackers. That looked like crackers. No, that's just part of the crate. Wishful thinking. But, worst case, we can break down some crate and get some wood, too. Nothing in your cooler. I'm not trying to open the cooler. I'm trying to stand back up. Got plenty of stacks of papers and stuff in here. Which is not exactly what we need right at the moment, but we'll take what we can get. We got some lamp oil. All right. That'll come in handy. As character keeps saying.
Wonder if the owner's around.
When he's not saying that. But yeah, I was hoping to at least find some reclaimed wood in here. We'll go ahead and drink the Stacy's anyway. But we can make some reclaimed wood. All right. We will get some cloth. I think we're probably going to bed down at this cabin whether we really want to or not. Because there's not much within reasonable distance to get to. We'll get some
Never felt so cold in my life.
rose hips. That's okay, bud. We're gonna try to get you a fire. And you can make some water too, which still sounds like not that. And of course, I, as usual, do not trust the weather. Okay, usually I want some slightly more sheltered spot, but it did not want to let me put one closer into the house wall. That's not actually a good spot, but we'll manage.
Come on. Are you serious? Wait.
Yes.
So cold, I'm warming up again.
Alright, we'll go ahead and use one of the books. May as well use a book.
Come on. It worked.
Okay, at least this man is warming up a little bit, and let us get some more, add fuel to the fire.
I
All
need anything
right.
for a drink right now.
He can have some pinnacle peaches. And then he can use the can. Hopefully. We will add some more wood. Get him warmed up from the peaches too. We want to get him in well fed if we can whatsoever. Okay, yeah, that can did not look great. He has no other can. I guess it was torn up too much when he was busting the can open. Yeah, that does make things interesting, at least. He has no bladed anything yet, but he is at least warming up. And he has a bonus. We may have to make 2 batches of water in 1 can. We have the 1 more piece of reclaimed wood. But yeah, I think we are just here for the moment, whether we want to or not. Okay. We will just give it a stick. Will that give us enough? Yeah. That'll give us enough for the 1 more water. Although the weather seems to be holding for the moment. I was afraid it would get too blustery. It may actually still be a good idea to go ahead and make another can of water. Okay. We are pushing it a little bit here, but what a surprise. Oh yeah, I think that'll do okay. Okay, we have some water. I was going to get a torch, but I guess we're not getting any torches right now. That's alright. That's better than it was. I'm actually waiting and I'm going to grab, well, we can grab charcoal later, I think. What? We got it. Alright, we got charcoal. We can stand up. And yeah, I considering it is the day's almost over. I think we should go back inside where it is warmer and sheltered. Although, yeah, we continue to lose heat inside here, which is always fun. Okay, that was just the carpet. Okay, I don't think he missed anything in here, but he has to look. And this is boring. We don't have anything at the moment. And we should probably give him some water before he has to go to sleep. He did at least get some water. And yeah, there's not much that we can do. We will send him to bed. Lovely Aurora time. Okay. I don't know how they dehydrate so fast. I mean, it is a special talent.
I could eat a horse.
You're not quite to that point, dude. Don't be over dramatic. We do want to get well fed on him, hopefully. At the nearest opportunity. Alright, there is a little light, so probably our best plan from here is, I think, to head on down that way and catch the road down there, and that should take us to that section of road that goes over the little bridge. And probably we should check out that trailer, and then of course we are close to the place there, the log sort. But trying to plan our little hopscotching around here. Tried to go from this cabin to that trailer. Well, we should probably let it get a little bit lighter before we go outside.
I'm gonna need to eat soon.
You're telling me. And hopefully we can find... There, that is more like it. That is more like it. And maybe we should give him a little bit out of his limited amount of stuff to eat before he leaves. Because we want to make sure that he does stay fed. And he better pick up some more sticks and stuff. I mean, I'm sure he'll have lots of opportunity to do it. Ah, more mushroom. At least this time should not have too much problem, I hope, remembering what we got which playthrough. Because we haven't actually managed to make it up this way. Okay, this is probably not the best place to try to scramble, but that's how we're doing it. All right. I'm not sure this is totally right, but it's the way we're going. Okay, that is the little bridgey thing, and we should have, before too long, the road branching off. I hope. Angling off. Okay, we hopefully should be able to see a way up before too long. Oh, I do not like to hear you. Nobody wants to deal with you. Well, somebody probably does, but it's
My
not.
fingers feel numb.
It's not me. Okay, we seem to have missed that whatever. That turn. I thought we were missing that turn, but that's alright. We're getting down here. And I think we better maybe head straight for that one, 'cause it is right there.
Damn, I'm freezing.
And maybe there's something he can eat in here. Probably not in that
could use
cabinet.
this.
Well, worn ski gloves. He's seen worse. He has nothing on his hands. He also does not have a sewing kit to fix them with at the moment. Maybe this house can fix that. Oh, there is a backpack.
All I can think about is food.
Ooh, hot damn. We got more peaches. And one of those doors you can't even interact with. Well, I was going to say we'll leave the kitchen for later, but I think we will indeed go ahead into the kitchen here. Considering he's a hungry man. Oh yeah, we can have another can. Maybe we'll get lucky and find a can opener or something. But yeah, taking him straight down to what passes for town is probably not a bad thing in the scheme of things.
Ooh. I better take this food.
Yeah, you're right.
I'll be hungry later.
God, I was just wondering briefly if a car horde was outside or in a game, and yeah, I think on the whole, this was probably not in this game. Probably not.
This'll come in handy.
Yeah, suddenly remember which game you're playing exactly. Yes, check the oven. Ah, nice. I think we may actually eat that. Well, that fish is 100% for the moment. I'm not sure how, but I'm not going to
You can
complain.
always use more food.
Yeah, you can. Even if it does make you stinky. But I should probably already... Hopefully I'll remember that the meat is outside. I mean, we are not going to need to worry about the wildlife inside the house, thankfully. But to keep it good for longer, we will leave it out here. And in a minute, if I can get pointed the right way, in a minute, I think our priority here is to go check for some clothing items up here. And I don't think I even want to know what that used to be. Or how it got looking like that.
Could end up being useful.
Yeah. All right. But yeah, I'm less worried about him for the moment. Much less worried about him for the moment. Great, we got the ammo, now we just need something to put it in. And maybe we can find some clothes.
This'll come in handy.
I doubt it, but you still need cloth. Alright, we got more drawers. Oh, nice. I mean, that's not
There's gotta
the
be something useful in here.
best thing ever, but it's not the worst thing either. Hopefully somebody in town has a sewing kit that they left. Okay, we will actually try to sort out the clothing situation to whatever extent we actually can. Even those worn ski gloves are better than what he's got. That would not be a hard feat. Oh, okay, yeah, he is totally barefoot. That's awesome. And he's got some warm thermals. That's better than he had. Almost just about anything really is better than he had. Ah, that is a lovely combo. That is exactly what I would want to go out in the snow in. But he's better than he was with it.
That'll come in handy.
It might actually be, what kind of condition was what you had. That's decent. That's ragged. We can just go straight ahead and harvest that because you're going to need the cloth. But yeah, let us see what else we have missed in here. We can presumably get some toilet water at least. Ah. Nice. With the jugs that appear out of nowhere. I like the bottles that appear out of nowhere. And we got some antibiotics in case we need them. So yeah, maybe not the absolute best loot haul ever. Oh, we did miss these cabinets. I'm still not sure quite how we managed that, but...
What have we here?
Ah, and we have some coffee. We should probably feed the dude something here that is fairly low condition. Alright. Well, we do have more pinnacle peaches. I was hoping to find a can opener.
I'd eat
but
anything right about now.
Not in the middle of eating something. But yeah, that didn't necessarily help him that much, but it should keep body and soul together long enough to get to the next house at least. I had not particularly wanted to head straight into the town site, but I guess that's what we're doing. And, well, maybe he should actually just go ahead and eat that. It was high condition. I was tempted to keep it, but... Okay, we can go check out down here. And there is the trailer there, but we'll go check that out first, and then come back to the trailer to warm up a little bit. And hopefully not actually get wolfed, because we are very badly equipped to deal with that right at the moment. Oh yeah.
Can't feel my hands.
Okay, that is too frozen to get with bare hands. Why am I not surprised? But we know where one is now. I'm not gonna try to build a fire right there at the moment. Oh yeah, we got the car in here. I do think it's a shame that there is not some kind of achievement for collecting however many of them, but... We'll check out the trailer here. But yeah, he is remarkably better off than he was.
I think I can use this.
I have no particular use for the fuse right now. Come on, get the coffee. You know you want to. Oh, thank God. We at least find a windbreaker. He better go ahead and put that on his body. I mean, it's not good, but it at least indeed should protect him a little bit against the wind. That looked like a container for a second, but of course it's not. Oh, hello. What have you got? Nothing? Because of course he doesn't.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
Well, I'm still hoping to find... Well, should I even take the spray paint? I've never used the spray paint. I mean, I have used it like once or twice, but beyond that, it is not something that I do regularly use. Okay, no wonder that didn't seem to do him any good. I managed to stop him before he actually ate it. Oops. Oops. Yeah. We already got what was there. But yeah, for some reason I was thinking we were coming out slightly different place, but this is fine too. Bit of a shame there's not more in the way of shoes in here. But we will give this a quick pause and try to plan our attack. We could go up to the abandoned mine and see what we can find. I may do that after leaving here. I thought that was right nearby. And yeah, we should have plenty of daylight. Bit of a shame we were not at all. Well, I should have given him some water before he left inside there. But he is considerably better off than he was. We will try to stop by the abandoned mine Too bad he can't just take shoes off the dead people. Okay, it does not want to let me select that rock to take it.
I'll die if I don't warm up soon.
That's okay, you'll be okay, dude. And maybe you can even find an axe or something in there, since you have been failing at that so far. We're not going to stop and harvest that, no worries. But we are going to pick up some more sticks before we go inside. And probably some more mushrooms, since we seem to be having good mushroom luck. I mean, going on the side with all the trees probably has something to do with it. Bunch of stumps. But gonna need to do a little harvesting before too long. Harvest. Crafting. We are harvesting now. Harvesting, crafting, what is difference? Alright. He's got mushrooms if nothing else. Oh. Yeah, that we don't have any means of light yet, but we are inside here and we're warming up. Right inside the entry without any way to make light at the moment. I did not think that through too well because I don't remember much about this mine, but at least he can warm up. And yeah, this counts as indoors for campfire purposes. But yeah, he's gonna need some means of making light before he can find anything that's in there. But we will pause him there and yeah, I should have thought that through better. We should be able to get up to those cabins and hopefully not run afoul of the bear. I hope. But while he is paused in there, I am going to need to take just a little bit of break and I'll be right back. there. Took a little bathroom break and got another drink. Glad to get an opportunity to move around a little bit. Easy to sit here for too long. All right, and now I actually do notice I need to mess with something quick. I've had my phone on a wireless charging pad right here. Well, the old phone that I'm using at the moment for something, and the wireless charging pad needed a hard reset at the wall plug, basically. So turn that off, turn it back on again, wait for like a minute before I turn it back on, before the battery dies on that. All right. That should hopefully be in a better state. Yes, that is working again. And I can get my laptop plugged back in. Because this one is annoying. It will not just automatically switch over to battery power too well if you turn off the power supply while it is plugged in. They are both working off the same outlet. So that's taken care of. And we can get back to it in just a sec. Just making sure I do actually have my mic. All right, that wasn't a fumble, but I mean, it was not bad. We can pick that back up. He's still very cold. But yeah, I think I did indeed. I was going to evaluate. I think his best bet is indeed probably to wind his way over and go to those cabins. Since, yeah, I was not thinking well with that mine, but we'll have to come back to the mine. For whatever reason, I don't want to wait around anymore. He'll just have to leverage his condition bar a little bit more. I think he's heading in roughly the right way. I mean, I could be completely on crack, basically. Okay, we're up next to the road. Alright, I am pausing here for a sec. And yeah, we won't, indeed, we were hoping to get to the road there and follow it where it bends around uphill. I was just double checking exactly, because my sense of direction is terrible. It really kinda is. Ah, and we got some crow action somewhere nearby. Those clouds look kinda neat.
Too cold to think.
Yeah, buddy, yeah. And yes, that sounds mean, but I don't care. At some point, he can probably try to get a bit of a fire going and cook his meat and eat it so that hopefully it will stop attracting, well, stop being attractive. It has not actively attracted anything yet. Give it time. I think he's probably got enough papers for the moment. But can you ever have enough papers? I mean, my real life track record is
This'll
not
come in
looking
handy.
good for that one. Nothing that useful there. Ah, we got fire logs. That might be useful. Well, we're not too bad on carrying right at the moment. I mean, those things are heavy.
Could end up being useful.
Yeah, that could. Alright, that's better than you have. Hell, making one of the makeshift whatchamacallits, head wrappings would be better than nothing. But I think we will try to put on the little bit of extra. We got 2 that are ragged. Got a decent scarf. I think even the ragged toque is better than... No, it's... Well, it is a little more protective than what he's wearing. Phew. Spoiled for choice of bad hats at the moment. I'm not even going to break those down quite yet. You wouldn't happen to have any shoes just laying around, would ya? Not in this one. Alright. No luck with that. We got 2 more to look in. And hopefully somebody left some old shoes lying around. It would be better to leave some emergency firewood. I think I will actually drop off one of the heavy fire logs. I do like to carry one of them as basically emergency. If we're not doing terrible on the weight otherwise. Yeah, be a book loot goblin too. We will actually pass up the newsprint. I think we'll probably end up staying at one of the cabins. I was mostly tearing that up to see if maybe there was anything back in the corner there. Not because we actually needed it right then. Oh yeah, we have a container down there. I
think I can use
Oh,
this.
thank goodness. But yeah, a sewing kit would sure be nice. I think we got enough books. They are heavy as hell, but we will go out and go to the other one without any shoes. At least we do have a can opener now. We may not have much else, but we got a can opener and some food. That is... Oh, and we got a little new roommate.
This stuff will come in handy.
Ah! Speaking of, I was hoping that was an actual tool, but it looks like an old coat hanger or something. Yeah, I think that is like an old coat hanger. Not a hacksaw. A hacksaw would be too handy. Alright. We are still not doing well whatsoever. But I love how the scarves count in the head slot. Like you can't just like layer hats. Okay. Ah,
What have we here?
that is better than what he's got now, which is basically nothing. I mean, that is not good, but it is better. It is a little bit of layering. Okay, we did not search that one yet.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
I'm not sure how much condition our previous can opener had. They're about the same. I'm just going to actually drop that on the floor because I'm not sure we need it right now. We also don't necessarily need a can. So I will mouse over the wrong things again. Alright, we have lamp oil but nothing to put it in. Alright, we are warmed up a little bit. We have some shoes. I forgot to pause it because I'm like that. I was going to say something more insulting to myself. And yeah, we can't get up there without a rope we do not actually possess at the moment. But there should hopefully be a knife. Okay. I think probably our best bet is to stay up there considering it was getting later. Make a little bit of fire and cook that piece of meat that we've got. I think maybe we go ahead and make the fire, but we don't do it there. That's the best we're gonna get there. And we got plenty of books to start with. And plenty of stacks of papers. let us get a fire and we can cook that meat.
All right.
And we can make and eat that meat. Okay, we will save those couple of canned things. We have a can. And we found some coffee. They both appear to be 100%, so we will make a cup of coffee, and we won't necessarily drink it right now, but we'll take it. Well, if I add a little more stick, we can actually take some torch. Hopefully.
I could eat anything right now.
Are you in luck, mister? Yeah, that's not necessarily going to help him right now, but he did get warmed up. He got the deer meat. And on reflection, I think he's gonna drink. Well, he will check out his health and stuff pretty soon, but I think he can have a, one of the cans of... No, I thought he had more than 2 cans on him for some reason. He does have more than 1 can of dog food, though. He does have more than 2 cans. I don't know what I was thinking there. I was seeing one of them as condensed milk. But anyway, he is fed, he is liquided up. It is getting late enough that I don't want to take him further on with the bad sense of direction. He's got some charcoal. I'm tempted to try doing some mapping, honestly. Yeah, this is not a good vantage point, but it is what it is. It's a better vantage point than where he was standing before he moved over here. Oh god, that was stupid. He should have done that before now, but it just occurred to me. Plus, he did definitely have some charcoal now. well. Actually, is there anything useful up the first road? There is the dead guy that may have a pistol. That might be worth checking out before bedtime. I mean, famous last words, but I don't foresee a big problem with a quick in and out up there. Just pop up there and have a quick look. It is a small area. Come on, you can make it, dude. You can make it. And yeah, I think I had better grab a snack in just a second, looking at my health HUD there. Well, there is a piece of firewood with him, couple of pieces. I'm not seeing any revolver with him, however. That is a shame.
Could end up being useful.
Yeah, it could. We're not even gonna bother with trying to get saplings. But he has a couple of sticks of wood on him. We're gonna pick up a couple of sticks. I mean, he is getting ready to take a rope climb again, but take the opportunity.
Not sure why I feel so tired.
Well, this is actually not a bad vantage point. I mean, worst case, we can sleep and bag it in with our buddy in there. And we certainly picked up campfire materials, so yeah, that did not fill us in too much, but it made me feel better. It is a nice view from up here. And we're not even going to try to get out there anytime soon. I do want to head back inland more. But we are going to try to take him back down to one of the houses now. He is too encumbered for it, damn. Yeah. His condition is, he's lost capacity. But that's alright. There is the cave with his little buddy. I think he may be hunkering down here for the night. Build some condition back up. Hey, how did he end up with 2 pairs of those trail boots? Well, I vaguely remember him ending up with them. I just thought he'd already gotten rid of them.
Cold is making my head feel thick. Feels like night is coming. Goddamn.
Before he can even finish his line.
Come on.
And we do indeed. We should have some firewood on us. I mean, I'm not
Well,
planning on
Thank
leaving
goodness
it
for that.
going that horribly long, but yeah, we should have enough for a bit here. Gonna bed down right next to our new buddy. And if I had thought I could have oh, I meant to drink that. Get some warming. Get a little nutrition while we're at it. Yeah, he's okay now. He's better. I'm not sure if okay's the word for it, but he's better. And it looks like there is enough moonlight that he should be able to actually make it back down. But he's gonna sleep a little bit. Because I'm acting impulsively and not necessarily in the wisest way. So of course now the moonlight is not as good. And he kind of missed his little window to get out. Oops. That's okay. I was pretty much reconciled to staying up here. Alright, it's not too bad. Oh, God. I meant to pick that up. That was what happened before. This would not be the first or the last time that has happened. Pick up. That's it. Alright. Now he should be able to get back down, I hope. That is pretty sky.
So cold. Just want to lay down for a bit.
Yeah, we're trying to get you to where you can reasonably do that, bud. In somewhere that you're not actively freezing. And you have the bed warming
I need to find food.
going on. Well, that is handy. Okay, yeah, we were playing with fire a little bit, calorie-wise, but all right, he's had a little bit. Yeah, he has multiple cans. He can drink one of those. But yeah, I had better grab something quick myself here. Looking at my... I'm not actually feeling like my blood sugar is particularly low at the moment, but yes, avoiding eating into the mic. But I have at least got these entirely too yummy smashed that are basically chocolate-coated bugles. Little bit of an odd combo, but I like it. Good opportunity to actually eat some. And I don't want to crunch that kind of thing into the mic. Okay, that was maybe not the best planned little adventure, but he made it remarkably well. And let us plan our itinerary from here. I did not pause it again because I'm like that. Let's see. I would love to be able to get up to the abandoned lookout, but considering we don't have another rope, that is not in the cards right now. But yeah, I think our best bet is probably to go down and try to get to the road and get to the town site. There is that other trailer back up in there. Excuse me. Yes. But I think our best bet will be to head for the road and go to the town site. Well, we can head down and try to get to that car. And hope we do not run afoul of some of the local wildlife on the way. We can get out bright and early. And yeah, I should probably actually do a quick check out exactly which way we do want to head. Yeah, we want there. But we'll end up somewhere. I just wanted to go down and try to hit that car. Yeah. Yep, we ended up on the other side of that. But we can do a little, obviously, we can do a little detour. Gotta love the fog, though. Hey, I don't know. Are we going to find anything in here? I hope we can find something in here. Well, we found something else to eat at least. I mean, if we don't find anything else, that'd be handy. And of course, some warmth. Nothing really. I don't guess we'd be lucky enough to just find the pistol in here. But it's probably in the trunk, which... I think we do actually have a pry bar. I was going to say, which we can't get into. Come on.
Never would have thought to look here.
Oh! That's not a revolver, but it's not bad. we're just going to follow the road down, and we should hit the town site. And he should hopefully indeed be able to find some better clothing down there. He also hopefully avoid some wolf in the meantime. Aha! We got this house here. Come on.
Can't feel my feet.
Well, you occasionally find something in a mailbox. Well, we'll look around the outside. He's not that super cold yet. You've been colder, I know you have. I've seen it. So, all right.
I'll be hungry later.
Yes. How about that? He found some oil. But we'll come back to the kitchen. We are... Well, I'm just looking to make sure nobody, left any cooking pots or storm lanterns lying out. I'll also check the oven for fresh
I could
stuff.
always use more food.
That is still at a good condition, too. All right. We got nothing there. At least keep hoping. He did at least find boots, so of some type. So that could be worse.
This'll come in handy.
Not really. That will come in handy. In fact, well, we'll finish looking through the bedroom in case you find something else good. Oh, even better. We will have slightly warmer feet. I'm not going to complain. I'm also not going to complain about having more toilet water.
This stuff will come in handy.
All right. I'm not seeing any medicine cabinet thing, but we got some more of that lovely toilet water. And nothing in the shower. Except him. And yeah, we already comprehensively searched that. Haha. Of course, we won't pass up a cup of coffee just lying around. Because that is so delicious looking. Yeah, I was kind of hoping there might be a storm lantern or something lying around. But we have yet to get to the Quonset garage or anything yet. From the look of things. No, it is midday. It's just really dark in here. I was thinking it should still be early in the day. It is a little hard to tell sometimes. Yeah, we're gonna leave those fire logs. Ah, there is at least a fireplace. I mean, it could be worse. More spray paint. Some kind of bug flying around.
What have we here?
Oh, good. No sewing kit yet, huh? I mean, I could do with a sewing kit. Get these ward items and nothing to do with them. But Airman is significantly better off in the clothing department than he was at any rate. Oh yeah, he's got some raggedy things to deal with. I'll just go ahead and do that while I'm at it. Well, maybe... Yeah, I was going to say something dumb. It would not be the first or last time. Okay. Yeah, that is all we've got there. We're just going to assess his clothing situation. I have been decent about keeping up with them as we've gotten them, I think. He is not great. Climbing socks we should have. Yeah. I'm trying to hit the wrong arrow because, of course. Yes, he had new ones. And ragged. We can just go ahead and harvest.
I've never been so hungry in my life.
But yeah, he is harvesting some. That is he's still a little bit over, but he's not as bad as he could be at the moment. Now it is time to try to hit the food. Okay, you don't need to hold that. Yes. He's probably got too much cloth on him now for lack of a sewing kit.
Lamp fuel. Could be useful.
Yes, that could if we ever find a lantern. I mean, there was a cup of coffee lying on the table, so I doubt there would be others. I don't want to get into his torches, especially when it is daylight. The cupboard situation so far has been a little grim.
Take this food.
But he got some tomato soup out of it. And some more Summit soda. And some more coffee.
Too much stuff to carry.
Yeah? Yeah, he already checked those. He found some cooked rabbit. He should probably go ahead and eat that, actually. I was going to say, I'm sure he found some cooked rabbit. But yeah, if he gets that taken care of, well, we could give him one of his pops. Get rid of some weight while we're at it a little bit. All right. We want to get well fed. But I think we are maybe I should take a torch out whether I really want to or not. And burn up precious torchlight to make sure we did not miss anything. Yeah, not in the bedroom. Well, anything worth having. And we do not appear to have. So, since there is daylight left, I think we just run up against the porch railing some more. Yeah. Taking a descriptive approach to the tomfoolery we're getting up to. Okay, yeah, we're facing the wrong way. Occasionally you'll find snacks or drinks in them, but not right now. Alright, let us look for more fresh food.
Where's the good stuff?
Yeah. Oh, we can get some moldy rabbit. That's the really good stuff right there. Oh, I see some potatoes, some fresh salmon. That's even better. Let's remember
I'm not
we
sure I can carry
came
much
in
more.
the kitchen door because I want to particularly drop that moldy rabbit where it will stay good more. All right. We are going back in. And I think, well, there's obviously stuff that we can get.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
Okay. When you already have a can opener, they're all over the place. We're not even looking that hard for food right now because, yeah. And I think he may actually be staying in this one. We'll see. He found a book. How many books has he already got to carry around? I mean, they are so handy with the fire starting. He's already on 5 books. And he's already a little overweight. So, yeah, no. We will leave the books for right now. We got work boots.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Whoop. Let us take a quick look at our foot situation. We have trail boots and now we have work boots. Yeah, those are heavier, but they are definitely warmer and better wind protection, less water. And they slow you down more, but I think on the whole we're better off with those. Tough but not warm, they're better than what we've got at the moment. Aha, we got some lantern fuel again. No lantern, but we got fuel for it. For our non-existent lantern. I forget what I was going to look at because I'm like that.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
Yes, what is in the cabinet?
That'll come in handy.
That's better than what he's got. I mean, even though they're raggedy. That's still better than what he's got, and he can layer it. Which reminds me to give him a drink. Okay, I'm not seeing one of the dedicated medicine cabinets that do not look like bathroom medicine cabinets that I've ever seen, but details, details. Maybe things are very different in Canada that way. I doubt it, but maybe. Okay, that was a bad attempt at looking under there. And that was an unintentional yawn. But yeah, that was a bad attempt at looking under there. Alright, I think we've found whatever we are going to find in outside of the kitchen for now. But yeah, got him to town. This is probably about as good as he's gonna get for the moment. Yeah, that is just the can opener back there. Do not need. Why does nobody have any cooking pots or skillets lying around?
I think I can use this.
Well, more fuel for our non-existent lantern. Excuse me. And yeah, it looks like a couple of potatoes on the ground. Everyone loves potatoes that are on the ground. I mean, they come out of the ground, not out of house floors unless you're having a very odd situation with your house. I've seen the bathroom shrooms subreddit.
I'll be hungry later.
Kitchen floor potatoes would be a new one, though. Yes, the your landlord has some things to answer for subreddit. Not that that would be the only one of those, really, but
I need to drop something.
yeah, you probably do. Well, we are getting close in. I do hesitate to carry the moldy rabbit and get stink lines, but I think that noise is supposed to be the swing set, probably. Well, you never know. There might be something good in there. Hello, dear. Okay. He couldn't drink more than that much water. But at least he does have a little better boots and stuff on him at the moment. Yeah, we're not necessarily doing the best with the weight at the very moment. But I'm hoping to trudge into well, I don't know, we could stop off at those. But yeah, I will take a quick look, because it does look like we should be getting in right toward... I'm a little confused there, because yeah, I was not seeing things where they look like they ought to be. I was pretty sure that looked like it should be those houses. But, yeah. Got a little enthusiastic with it. Yeah, I just got turned around a little bit. That was not the best, but yeah, we should not have gone out with that rabbit on us. Excuse me.
I'm gonna have to leave something behind.
Yeah, we're not planning on going that far, but yeah, I got turned around a little bit because that looked like we should be just right across there from the rest of the buildings, but that's okay. We should be in a pretty good position here. I'm still tempted to see if our little canine buddies are gone and try to make for the Quonset garage and possibly call it a night after we hopefully get to the Quonset garage. Yeah, just checking something quick here. While leaving him standing out in the cold with a bad smell about him. Well, I imagine that moldy rabbit probably would not actually smell too good, but I'm at least at the moment not hearing the wolves. Which, that sounds like tempting fate. Yeah, I just managed to get turned around. I'm not quite sure how I managed to get turned around like that.
Too much stuff to carry.
We'll check out the cars later. I had not necessarily planned to head for the Quonset garage immediately, but... And we know where to go back for more actually probably decent deer meat. Oh, we got another bedroll there. And some drinks and stuff that I'm not going to grab right now. I am hoping to spot something more like one of the lanterns. But yeah, we got plenty of provisions that most of it I'm tempted to just leave lying on the shelves in here until it's needed. No, in here we're finding jerry cans and spray paint. We're finding fuel instead of anything to use it in.
Gotta go.
Yeah, we finally do have a sewing kit. Since we do actually have a couple of items worth repairing at this point. Yeah, that's just a shadow. I keep hoping it's something better. Well, shadows in general. But, alright, we will, well, I can't help but check out the first aid kit
Could end up being
now.
useful.
Okay, we're not trying to extensively loot anything right now. Yeah, that's not the door he was wanting. This would be the door he was actually wanting. So I think you would think you could somehow repurpose the mice and whatnot, but
Thank goodness.
I thought he got that one, but not yet. Haha. Not that he can use it yet, the skill, but I'm not going to complain. And maybe once we can see better... Ah, hot damn. I was going to say, maybe once we can see better, we can find a storm lantern.
This stuff will come in handy.
That's even one in decent condition at the moment. Alright. He's not actually hungry at the moment. Let us check his firewood situation. He cooked that rabbit and it'll stay good longer. Unless he dropped it on the ground and just left it there, which is possible. I think he did. I think, yeah, that piece of moldy rabbit is not even worth going back after. I think he left it on the ground. Never mind, he's not going to cook the rabbit he doesn't have. I mean, that would be a neat trick. And he should put some crap away in a little bit. But this is actually a good place to leave him pretty soon. And I should probably head off pretty soon. I will send him for a little nap right now just to save it. And I think this is indeed probably a good point to call it a night. Thanks for stopping by, everyone. I should be coming back with Project Zomboid tomorrow night about 11 p.m. local time, where it's now about 2:38 here. So I'll see everyone later, and thanks for stopping by.